stay out on the perimeter, takes his post-up game away because Mason is physical down low, and the way you defend down there is to put that forearm in the back, and I'm sure Michael would try to avoid that as much as possible.
During the regular season, the Bulls took 3 of 4 that one Knick win in New York, March 10th. Longley, Hopper, and Jordan for 3. The Bulls with a 3-2 lead. Now Mason picking up Jordan, but he fires again. Michael Jordan has opened up by hitting his first 2, a 3-pointer. Pippen lost it. Rodman. Jordan shooting. Here's Jordan to the fadeaway. Could be a good sign in terms of that lower back injury against Michael Jordan.
And the Bulls read it very quickly, send Michael down to the low post. He takes the fadeaway shot over Derek Harper. And Patrick Ewing, who so far in this ballgame has felt very comfortable on the perimeter, has not yet taken his time, face up on Luke Longley, and try to drive the ball to the basket. And again, the Bulls are not all that concerned with Patrick taking jump shot after jump shot. They don't want him inside. They don't want him to drive to the basket because they don't want to see Luke Longley pick up fouls.
Jeff Van Gundy, who took over from Don Nelson, going against one-time Knick. Hey, if the Bulls were just a bit younger, they would have won 74 games this season. Bulls 17, Knicks 13. And Jordan extends.
Thinking that Patrick Ewing walked with the ball. That's what Phil Jackson has been selling for the last 3 days, that he walks on that move all the time.
Nice pass from Longley.
Michael Jordan with the post-up position, easily able to get up and raise up over Derek Harper, as Michael trying to wipe his hands off or check and see how his back's feeling. If it's hurting, I'm sure it doesn't hurt too much, with 15 points already in this first quarter.
Starks unleashing. And Jordan able to race it down. John Starks has missed his first 5. It counts, and the foul. Beautiful spin by Pippen to draw the foul on Davis.
And Michael Jordan throwing a pass even Charlie Ward would be very proud of. A little down and in to Scottie Pippen on the pattern. Perfect pass, the football variety, as Pippen with the height advantage over Hubert Davis waits, takes his time, and gets the finish.
Longley with 4 points. Kukoc just a moment ago took that 3. He's now 1 for 17 from downtown in the playoffs. Jordan, that's too easy. From the Knick point of view, much too easy as he goes up now against Hubert Davis.
And that's where Chicago is scary. Not so much with their half-court offense, the trial, or anything like that. It's what they do on the boards and what they do with their defense.
From Kukoc. But they've hit 10 of 14, 71% shooting in the second quarter. Michael Jordan with 20. And the Bulls now lead 47-38. 2:36 left in the first half. Bulls 8 of 8 at the line. The Knicks have not been at the free throw strike. The Knicks have hit 12 of 18 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Jordan facing a double team. Michael Jordan with 23.
Being guarded by Mason, he took him outside. Now with Derek Harper on him, the smaller player going inside. Starks tries to come, but Harper gave up the baseline side. Nobody could get there to help. Patrick Ewing came belatedly as Michael just works and works. You have to pin him very tight and very quickly.
5 seconds remaining of the half. Kukoc to throw in. He has Kerr back on the floor. Jordan off the fake. Able to hit. Michael Jordan with 1 8/10 seconds remaining in the half. And Starks coming up to Jordan. Jordan finishes with 25 for the half. Bulls by 5. Shot clock at 5. Jordan. Well, Michael bails out his ball club.
Well, there was no question there that Anthony Mason was in trouble after the call by Joe Crawford. Instead of just running down the floor or looking the other way, Mason looked right in the eye of Joe Crawford and had to say something. Joe Crawford didn't waste any time to tee him up.
Joey Crawford.
Well, it won't be very long.
Bulls lead. Michael Jordan with 30. And it leads to a Knicks timeout with 8.5 remaining in the third. The Knicks did close within 4. They had it at 56-52 here at the start of the third quarter, but Chicago has reeled off 7 straight points. Jordan. Yes.
Michael looks so strong off the dribble. Really had to work extremely hard at the defensive end, getting burned much of the time in the first half against Michael Jordan. And the big key that Jeff Van Gundy was concerned about with whoever would guard Michael Jordan, don't get discouraged.
Was being beckoned will stay on, and Scottie Pippen will sit down.
And one of those right things with Michael Jordan is keep
on the road. 10 seconds remaining in the third. Kukoc off the dribble, finding Jordan. Goes by 4. Davis fires for 3. And that's the end of the third. 36 points for Jordan. Although he missed his previous 5 shots before hitting that jump shot right at the end of the quarter.
Out of the ball game and having quite a bit to say to him as he walked him down to the end of the bench, and now getting Luke Longley back in there. I'm sure not happy with the way that Bill Wennington clogged up the lane on that last Derek Harper penetration. It's the same thing for the Chicago defense. So you know you're going to give up something in the half-court offense for New York. You just don't want to give up easy baskets. Even though it was a hard-earned one by Derek Harper on a nice play, it's considered an easy hoop because of the layup.
Anthony Mason is back, replacing Patrick Ewing. As we come up on 4 minutes remaining of the fourth, the Bulls have missed their last 9 shots. Jordan. Bulls 85 and the Knicks 82. And Michael Jordan has hit the 40-point mark.
Wide open spaces inside as Jordan easily gets the post position against Derek Harper.
Remember, he averaged close to 20 a game in the playoff sweep over the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the numbers of Michael Jordan, 15 of 31. You can add to that. 42 for Jordan. And the Bulls lead 88-82. Missed his last 5 against the Cavaliers. That has been a pattern, though, throughout his career. He did pick it up for a while, but he misses 2 important free throws with 2 minutes to go. Would have cut it to a 2-point lead. Jordan. That turns out to be an enormous swing. The 2 free throws missed by Ewing. The jump shot by Jordan. Bulls by 6. The Knicks take a timeout. And that will do it. Although Phil Jackson will not be happy with his team's performance, Michael Jordan took it all on his shoulders. Michael with 44 points, a very strong effort by the Knicks, but they fall short in game number 1. The Knicks went the last 5 minutes and 15 seconds without a field goal. So Jordan finishes 17 for 35 for 44. Chicago with a 91-84 victory over the Knicks in game 1 of the best of 7.